I mean, for us, it was the execution of our parents, okay? And as we're moving forward, you know, the vilest form of violence and abuse of human rights, the recipients are the children and the young people in Iran who are deprived of education, okay? Just imagine no school, no hope, no future, no job, okay? So the faith, it's changing, okay? So for us, it was a different kind of a tragedy, and it's a continuous tragedy for the rest of the Baha'i community in Iran.
Welcome back to Baha'i On Air. In this episode, we're looking at the persecution of the Baha'is in Iran, and in particular, the denial of access to tertiary education to young Baha'is in Iran. Our next guest is Shireen. Welcome, Shireen.
Thank you.
Could you start by telling us how you came to New Zealand?
Well, we moved to New Zealand about just over 10 years ago. I was still in my last year of high school, but it was a long time before that my parents knew that my brother and I won't be able to get any tertiary education if we were still living in Iran. So it was a long time before that they decided they need to move somewhere else, but it took them a long time to be able to get passport, because that's another right that Baha'is are denied of.
That's really quite recent, that you left Iran, different to our other guests, perhaps much more recent experience. When you were in primary school, intermediate, secondary school, and in such a big city, were you marked out as different as being a Baha'i?
Yes, you are different. I mean, going through primary school was probably easier, but as you get older, and especially when you get to high school, it gets more and more challenging. There are a limited number of schools you can go to. We're talking about Baha'is being denied of tertiary education, and that's absolutely true. But also at level of a primary school, there are a limited number of schools you can go to.
As a Baha'i, you mean?
As a Baha'i, not every school will accept you. You have options. You don't have many options. You have to go to the schools that they accept you, and even when they do, you go through so many challenges.